Here we go. It's time to Etcetera. It's a Thursday. This is our fourth show of the week. It's going to be a big show, I think. So odds are we're going to hit our 500th song we've improvised on Twitch. Perhaps we'll hit 1,000 followers today. If this is your first time watching, either live or on demand, this show is all about improvisation. Everything you see me play is improvised, on the spot, live, for you guys. But I get some help. You guys help me. You guys choose what sounds I use for each improvisation. You guys choose the speed of the song, the key of the song. I turn your usernames into drum loops and drum fills. You guys come up with the titles. Very collaborative. And if you're new, you'll just by watching, you'll figure it out pretty quick, but there's detailed instructions below. Looks like there's already a bunch of folks here. I might not see all of you yet because of my chat program doesn't list every name. But let me see who's here. I saw Dom was here. I got to welcome Ship Snacks, who is a new mod. Thank you, Ship Snacks, for joining us and helping the channel. Let's see, who else is here? Adorable Pony, a Dwarf, Hat Machine, Manofplate, Phil Maestro is here. Let's see. Did I say Adorable Pony? Oh, and there's Ariona. Oh, and I forgot the most important detail. Fortunately, ToBeOrNotToBot just reminded me, courtesy Ariona Esquire, we are broadcasting live today from inside an empty jug of hooch, as requested by Dom. This show is inside of an empty jug of hooch. So, let me see. I realized I needed to check something first before I get started, because you guys are going to have to keep track. I'm not going to remember. So we have done 495 tracks according to my database. Give or take one or two, we'll say. 495. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? 495 improvisations. I'm just scrolling through them. There are so many. It's so many requests. So many people have contributed to these songs. So yeah, so if we do 5 songs tonight, is that right? We'll do it. Yeah, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Yeah, as long as we do 5 songs, we'll make it. I usually do 6, so we have a good chance. We have a good chance of hitting 500 today. So let's just jump into this. I was sure I was going to start on time today, but then I didn't. I made a valiant effort. I started prepping in here an hour and a half ago, almost 2 hours ago. But I'm working on adding these new features to ToBeOrNotToBot, and it often impacts existing features, and I have to figure out how to fix them. But I'm getting close on this new thing. Anyway, let's get started. Let's see what you guys give me to start. Okay, just bringing in these requests. And we filled it up. Was it close? It was close on drum fills. We made it. Let's see. We have Key of A from Nifty Guy. Hey, 40 Keck. Gnarly Quinn is here. Oh, and Casilton and Brucos are here. So we're Key of A from Nifty Guy, 79 beats a minute from Phil Maestro. I've been digging. I feel like lately more and more people have been requesting odd number BPMs, because the vast majority of BPMs that are requested are even numbers that end in a 0. And when they're odd, they're usually a 5. So it's cool seeing the 7s, nines, fives, and threes and ones. We got drum loops from Bybars1223, the legendary Bybars. It's been a while, Bybars. How you doing? We also have a loop from 40 Keck. And we got a full set of drum fills, just barely, and a full set of sounds. So let's start loading them up. Let us... Okay, there we go. Loading up our sounds. While I get this back. The Shift Snack says, take a risk with your BPMs. That's right. Isn't life more interesting when it's odd than when it's even? I mean, I understand sometimes just things going evenly is nice. But I think it's the oddness of life that keeps it interesting, right? Okay, let's see. We should have the hard techno remix kit from Adorkable Pony. The nice solid electro kit. Let me just... That is our kit. So now that we have our kit, let us bring in our track names. Let's generate our drum fills. Generate our drum loops. Okay, first one is Bybars. Let's look at it. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Here it is. All those snares. Let's see what we're going to do with it. Okay, let's drop these hi-hats a bit. And these snares we're going to drop a bunch. Let's add a kick there. And one kick there with a hi-hat. And you know what? Let's start off the day with some space. We're going to have some space in there. Big amount of silence, but I'm going to put some reverb on it. So when we hit that last hi-hat, we feel it for a little while. Okay, this is the Bybars beat for the day. Let's check it out. That's grooving. Thanks, Bybars. Glad you like it. Well, thank you for your requesting it, for having the name Bybars1223, without which that beat would not exist. Okay, let's check out 40 Keck's beat. Let's check it out raw from the generator. Nice. So any of you guys who are producers and make drum beats, you've probably noticed how much I do just with volume to change a beat around, changing the volume of different hits. And I have to say, before I did this show, I didn't really think about volume that much in beats. You know, I tend to have my beat, and maybe I'd have a few notes here and there that'd be ghosted, but well, there's so much you can do just with reducing the volume to make something more interesting, to work better. Let's see. So we're going to add one snare. And this snare I dropped in volume, but I actually want to bring it back. And I think that's... This would be cool. This is 40 Keck's beat. Nice. Nice. Those are two great beats to start off the show. Let's see. So what am I supposed to do? Press this button. That's right. No, it was the wrong button. I meant to press this button. There we go. And they're so helpfully labeled, and yet still I press the wrong one sometimes. Okay, we got Mini Square Fat from Dorf. Violins Pizzicato from Brucos. Acoustic harp from Fafel Maestro. Indonesian gamelan from Ship Snacks. Digidux MW from Hat Machine. I feel like the Digidux are usually wacky sounds. I can't remember though. Ah, that's nice. Cool. And then Solar Storm. Now this is probably a wacky sound. Let's see. Oh. Oh, wow. It feels like you guys actually worked that out. You guys made this conscious effort to select a bunch of sounds. I think it's a really nice mix there, especially for this tempo. So these are your options. We could start with one of the drum loops, or with Mini Square Fat, Violins Pizzicato, Acoustic harp, Indonesian gamelan. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. That's when I get sloppy with the keyboard. I pressed the wrong thing. There we go. Sorry. Digidux MW. Solar Storm. And it's Brev Rubber Bro. How's it going, Brev Rubber Bro? So I feel a little unbalanced today because my brother and I went for a hike earlier today with Jiffy Starchild. And it's sort of high up. And I have this issue, weird issue with my ears that they get pressurized really easily. One of them, the right ear. And it's been like this for a long time. And actually for a while I thought, I was actually advised by a doctor not to ever fly in an airplane because of it. But I found a solution to it for the flying. But anyway, it doesn't happen usually when I'm on the ground. But long story short is I cannot really hear very well out of my right ear right at the moment. So everything sounds like a little like I'm leaning over or something. So if my mix seems a little dominated on the right side, it's because I am overcompensating. Actually, that's not going to happen because I don't really deal with panning. It's just a little too much for me to think about panning while I'm doing live improv. I actually considered doing this solely in mono, and I might do that eventually, but so many of these sounds have these cool stereo effects. It felt like a shame to take that experience away from those of you wearing headphones. Okay, I think you guys have had enough enough time to vote. I'm gonna end voting, I think, in just a moment. I'll give you more. Okay, ending voting. Oh, it's the Bars drum loop. You guys, wow, you guys were coordinated. Look at that. You guys were split between Bars and Solar-Storm. Nothing else got any votes. Or did my bot screw up? Is that possible? Yeah. Because people changed their votes. Yeah. You guys changed votes. I was worried. I thought my bot had screwed up. But no, you guys changed your votes. Okay. Cool. I always get nervous that my bot is screwed up. But nope. It's still good. Good job, ToBeOrNotToBot. Okay, but you know what? I will since you guys were so certain about your two options, I'll make sure that Solar-Storm is the second sound. We'll start with the drum loop, then I'll go straight to Solar-Storm. How's that? That'll work for everybody. Hey, Jer Maximus. Okay, let's see. So, this is our 496th song on Twitch. Here we go. Time to do some... Let me try that again. I think my ear's making... I'm going to blame my ear for everything. I can't talk tonight because of my ear, too. Time to etceterate. Yeah. Nice way to start our show. Nice mellow start. Drum loops from Bybars and 40 Keck. Yeah, it was easy. You guys gave me an easy set of sounds right there. That was nice. Good job, chat. Thank you. So, we just got to name it. Did you guys do some title suggestions? You did. Good. And I see one venue suggestion and one tour, looks like. I hope you guys do more venue suggestions. Give me a bunch tonight. Okay, let's look at these titles. Thanks, Tom. Okay, let's see. We've got Electric Stars from SpookyFortress. SpookyFortress, is this your first suggestion? Like it might be your first. If it is, congrats. Thank you for the suggestion. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have Angelic Ascension from Fulfill Maestro. Star Ocean Happy Tears from Germaximus. We have Gentle Breeze on Me from Manofplate and Little Mountain House from Ship Snacks. Nice. So those a lot. I couldn't bring everyone in. There are a lot of good ones. But there you go. Those are your options. If you voted before, ToBeOrNotToBot said voting is open. Your vote will not count. So vote again. And meanwhile, what did I do on this one? I just did a little voice and some flute. Okay. Oh, looks like a new follow from the Tomcat92. Thanks for the follow, Tomcat. Oh, whoops. Thank you. Sorry, amateur hour today. Do I have a... I need to have a little reminder to myself to switch screens. I think I do have a reminder. I probably ignore it. I'll make it bright red or something. And I'll have ToBeOrNotToBot in chat in big caps say, "Kid, switch screens." There you go. Electric Stars, Angelic Ascension, Star Ocean Happy Tears, Gentle Breeze on Me, and Little Mountain House. Meanwhile, I will continue through my checklist. And as you guys are voting, if there's anyone who just joined us, chat is deciding on titles that they suggested. They're going to choose a title for the music I just improvised. And that music was based on a set of sounds that chat chose. Chat chose the speed, the key of the song. We had 2 drum loops generated from chat's usernames. So lots of ways you can participate. If you're new to the show, easiest thing is type !drum loop or !drum fill. BPM is a pretty easy concept too. Beats per minute. And I generally do things in the range of 70 to 130, but sometimes we go faster or slower than that. Okay, you guys had enough time. Let's end voting. Electric Stars. Wow. SpookyFortress. If that's you're on a roll. If that's your first one. So that song will be forever remembered as Electric Stars. Did my bot screw up? It has not yet. People say it does, and I go back. I go back to the logs, and it always is right, because somebody changed their vote or something. But yes, Electric Stars. That song will be remembered as our 496th song on Twitch. Electric Stars. Okay, let us carry on. I can't talk too much if we're going to get to the 500th today. Yeah, we are now 4 away from 500. I did count right? That would be embarrassing if I didn't. So any of you guys who database design, there's a table called songs, a song table in the database. And in the song table is a field called is filmed. And what that means is that I did it live on air. Because I do, before, when I'm doing testing before the show, I always do like a scratch song, and that goes into the database. And so that is marked not is filmed. It's, it's a 0 as. And so the way I calculate how many songs I've done is I do a search for the songs that are marked is filmed. Yep. Okay, let us continue on. I sadly I do not have anything special planned for the 500th or the you caught me on a busy week. I just realized it last night that it was going to happen, and I did not have time to do something elaborate. I'm sorry. Maybe when we get to the 1,000th song, I'll have to do something crazy. But today we're just gonna observe and congratulate ourselves for making it this far. Let's see. Okay. Why am I missing? Oh, some people logged out. That's why. Okay, let's bring in these requests. What do we have? You guys filled it up. Oh, we're in good shape now, I guess. Looks like. Okay, we have F flat minor from Dom Dude 64. F flat minor. 110 beats a minute from Kissilton. Drum loose from Brucos and Kiss the Goat T. And we've got a full set of sounds, full set of drum fills. We will look at those sounds in just a moment. Let us start loading them into our workstation. So one thing I haven't searched for, I don't think it's happened yet, but sometime it will happen, is right now there are 21 slots to be filled. I think it's 21. And one of these days we're going to have a show where there are 21 people represented in the slots. I don't think that's happened yet. There's usually at least 1 or 2 people that get a couple in. Because the bot tries to get 21 people every time, but it doesn't always succeed. Okay, we've got the Nouveau Disco kit from Nifty Guy. So I think, so the drum fills usually use these. Oh no, does it skip this one? I can't remember. Well, listen for this sound. You might hear this sound in the drum fills. I can't remember. I'm going to leave it in. It may happen. Okay, brought in our sounds. Let's bring in our drum fills. Oops, first crash of the day. Well, this is the kind of crashing I don't mind. Because it's predictable. It only happens every once in a while. Hey, Logical F8. Welcome. Yes, we have music here. And in my case, we have improvisation. That's what I do here. Okay, let's try this again. Bringing in our tracks. Okay, nobody look while I do my password. Just in case. There we go. You guys didn't see that, right? Okay. Try this again. Come on, SQL. That's what's going on right there. The program Max and SQL don't like each other very much. That's why it crashes. Okay. There we go. We did it. We did it. We have them. Okay, let's look at this beat. We got a beat from Bruco. So this is generated from Brucos's username. Let's check it out raw. Nice. Let's see. So what are we going to do? We're just going to make a few quick changes. So Logical F8, we do this. We go through this little process to sort of bring in the request, and then I'll do the song very soon. For anyone who's lurking and wondering when the music will happen. It will happen in about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Once we check out the drum moves, check out the sounds, and then I'll do the improv. Okay, I'm just dropping those hats, but I'm going to add a kick there. These kicks I want to drop a little bit. Those just a bit too. These slightly more. And let's have snares. But that looks good. And actually, you know what? I want to bring these kicks back in volume. Okay, this is it now with a few adjustments. Nice. Nice, that was a good one. Thanks, Brucos. Let's check out Kiss the Goatee's beat. Logical Fate. Oh, just Logic. Okay, just Logic. So the best way to get me to remember that Logic is to type ! say my name. And then type the way, that way I'll see it after chat. I'll review it. And I'll remember. ! say my name. Yeah, sweet. From Kiss the Goatee, we're going to add a kick here. Let's drop this snare a bit. Whoops. Let's see, I didn't mean to do that. It was too soon. Too soon. What happens when you hear that is that I've accidentally triggered a drum fill because the commands I use to adjust the drums and to trigger drum fills are very similar. So if I'm sloppy, we have that little issue. Okay, I'm dropping these hats a bit. I'm loving these snares right here. I'm going to drop this snare a little bit. Now, you know what I want to do is I'm going to have see, I screwed it up again. I'm going to drop this snare and I'm going to have a crescendo of these snares. Yeah, that'll be cool. And do we want to do anything else? Drop that snare a bit. Do I need any hats? Yeah, I'm going to have a hat there. And that's it. Okay, let's check out Kiss the Goatee's beat. Sweet. I think I want to add one more kick though. Do I want more kick in there? You know, I want a hat there. That's what I want. That's what I was missing. Okay, sweet. Those are our beats. Thanks, Brukos and Kiss the Goatee. Logical Fate. I got it. Logical Fate. And I will be reminded after the show of that. So next time you're here, I should get it the first try. Unless I'm having a senior moment. That is. Okay, we got Bebop Organ from Manofplate. And we're in the key of F flat minor. We got Queen Electric Guitar from Bro. Japanese Koto from Corbin MLG. Namaste from Corbin MLG as well. You know what? I think I might put some distortion on that sound, Corbin. I don't know why. I'm feeling like it could be really cool with some distortion. I hope you're okay with that. But I think I want to put some distortion on it. Not that much. Yeah, I like that. Okay, Marambell from Sour Frog. And lastly, Ensemble Ultima from Hat Machine. Okay, so those are our sounds. You guys vote. I will remember to put up the screen this time. Oh, it's already up, so just as well. So we could start the improvisation with one of those drum loops or with Bebop Organ, Queen Electric Guitar, Japanese Koto, let's see, Namaste, our overdriven Namaste. Marambell. And Ensemble Ultima. Okay. So you guys can vote. Meanwhile, I will do a couple prep things. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Just stretching it out. Corbin's is, well, Corbin had two. Corbin had the Koto and Namaste. It used to be really easy on this show to get 2 sound requests on a song. Now it's pretty hard. Some of you might have witnessed some of those shows where you basically could have requested the entire song yourself. But now it's a little tougher. And I'm grateful to all you guys for making it tougher, because it means we've got an active chat, having a good time. Okay, you guys had enough time. I am ending voting. Ooh, it's a tie. It's a tie between Queen Electric Guitar and Namaste. I'm ending voting. Ending voting. Let's see. It's going to be a tiebreaker from the Greeks. What are they going to choose? Namaste. Decided by Leto. Wow. Corbin's saying, I can't wait to hear how you implement Ensemble Ultima. You know what? I got a secret for you, Corbin. I don't even remember what that sound is. It's the sixth. I don't remember what it sounds like. This often happens to me, is I take so long in between songs that by the time I start improvising, I don't know what half the sounds are. And I'm just like hoping with that first note that it's okay, you know? It's sometimes a little scary, actually. No, it's not. I actually have fun when I forget. I was thinking it's on my to-do list to have challenge shows with all these different challenges where chat votes on different things that are hard for me. Like I want to do something where you guys steal notes as I'm playing, and I can't use that note anymore once you've stolen it. But another ones I want to do is where I can't see any of the sounds beforehand. You guys choose the sounds, and I have the computer set up so it loads them without me being able to see them. And then I got to do the song. Each sound, I don't know what it's going to be. But I just got to start playing, and I think that would be pretty fun. Okay, I got to hurry if we're going to make it through our to 500 today. So let's do this. Let's play some music. That means I have to switch to this screen. And then I'm going to switch to this screen in a moment. But yeah, time to Etcetera. Think of titles while I'm playing. Make some venue suggestions. Make some tour name suggestions. If you've not made any requests yet today, make some requests. And yeah, here we go. Let's do it. Nice. I was sticking there for a second. That was fun. Logical fate, you're right. It is a pretty large space. I haven't shown chat this in a while, I don't think. But I'm feeling like stretching my legs a little bit. Oh, that felt good. I was totally getting tangled up in wires while I was playing trombone there. I nearly fell over. If you guys want to know the truth, it was a risky moment. All tangled up. Yeah, we had a bunch of awesome sounds there from everybody. That was sweet. We were in the F flat minor from Dom Dude. Corbin asks if I have a guitar on standby. My guitar is at my house, so it's not on standby. It's because I know it's not going to be on stream for a long time. But someday I hope. I do have some instruments on standby that we'll see, that I've not played yet on show, but I may at some point. Well, I mean, I've got my soprano saxophone, which I have not done yet, but sometime next year I hope to get the sax out again. Okay, let's name this baby. Well, Chinese Darkness, if you've seen me before somewhere, please keep it a secret, because I would prefer to keep my identity private, my true identity. But if you want to confirm, you could send me some whispers, and we'll figure it out. If you do in fact know me from somewhere. But if you figure out my name, I'd prefer it kept secret. For my own protection. I know what Twitch can be like. It's not the safest thing to have your real name out there on Twitch. SpookyFortress says he looks like John LaJoy. I don't know who that is. You know, I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna look this up right now. John LaJoy. John LaJoy. Is he in that? What is he from? Yeah, I guess we both have stubble and brown hair. I can see the resemblance in there. I've gotten some interesting comparisons on this show of who I look like. Anyway, we need to name this song. I gotta hurry because we want to get to 500 songs today. Let's see. Rural Highway from GeorgeTekai. You guys had a lot of titles this time. It was great. Oh man, that makes it that much more difficult for me to choose which ones to vote on. Let's see. Undercover Spy from Azazalin. Azazalin with one of my favorite usernames, Azazalin. I've got to just say it so many times. It's like bro, Azazalin and bro. Let's see. Electric Force of Nature from Manofplate. This is cool. Centrifugal Time Machine from Corbin MLG. One more. Whoops. You guys shouldn't see all that. Let's see. One more. Spacewalk. Spacewalk from Sino42. Okay, now I'm going to bring up the screen. There it is. Now you guys can start voting. And you know what? I know you guys are all going to be like, but the screen isn't up. The screen isn't up. What did I do? You'll see it soon enough. It's just that it is just that there is stream delay. Zaslin says, I still think you look like Bob Ross's musical son or something. I totally should do a show with a Bob Ross wig sometime, shouldn't I? Wouldn't you guys love that? Oh, and Corbin reminds me. Thank you, Corbin. See, this is why the Say My Name is a good command. I have in my checklist, my scripted program that I walk through, it goes to a screen if someone has done Say My Name, and I see it in case I didn't notice in chat. So I'm supposed to say Corbin, not Corbin MLG. I might forget sometimes, Corbin, but I'll do my best. And also Logical Fate. I've got those noted now. Okay. And we have a new follow from Chinese Darkness. Thanks for the follow. No, I am not. I am not related to Bob Ross. Logical Fate. I've actually thought about doing that before. To do some collaboration with artists where people are doing live stuff. I would like to do that at some point. I think that'd be really fun, especially sort of abstract style painting. I think would go well. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Electric Force of Nature from Manofplate. Thanks for the suggestion, Manofplate. That track will be forever remembered as Electric Force of Nature. Okay, let's continue on. And I press the screen. That's right. Let's see. Okay, create a new empty track for us to fill. Zaslin and Bro are networking about their usernames. I think did I not say Logical Fate? Did I have I thought I was saying Logical Fate. I think I'll probably stick with Logical Fate, just because it'll be more obvious to everyone in chat who I'm talking about. Let's see. GeorgeTekai says the stream is pretty much hypnotic. I hope that's a good thing. I hope I'm not keeping you here against your will. Okay, time to bring in our requests. Oh, a message from RRP Townley. That's really cool. RRP's sister used to organize events in warehouses where there'd be a DJ in the center making music while graffiti artists painted all the walls around him. That sounds pretty awesome. Sounds pretty awesome. I have been to some shows, jazz shows, where there's artists doing things. Okay, let's carry on with our show. What are we at? Just bringing in these requests. Okay, bringing in our, there we go. Whoops, I didn't mean to press that. Ooh, that was risky what I just did, but it worked. We have 80 beats a minute from John Creates, key of C sharp from Sino42. Have you told me how to say your username? Is it Sino or Sino? And should I say the 42? Some people like the numbers said in their username, some people don't. And then we have drum loops from Niplar and Coffee Traveler. Let us. You guys have filled it up. We're in good shape still, I think, on requests. Okay, let's load up these sounds. While I get my mixer back to 0. But Azazlin, are you happy with how I say it? Because I can say it another way if you prefer it another way. Azazlin. There's just so many Z's. And bro has so many B's. Let me ask you this, bro. Does any other streamer say your name as fast? Can they say it as fast as I can? Would I win in any race? I hope so, because I've been practicing it. I actually stopped practicing all my instruments. I spent all day just going bro, over and over again. Insano. Usually said like insane, so sano. Sano. Okay. Sano. I'll try to remember that. If you do this, if you do that as say my name with the command, exclamation point, say my name, then I'll definitely remember it because I'll make a note of it. Bro, Sano, Azazlin. I just thought of something, you know, some like creepy. I shouldn't say that. No, this would be fun. Whoops, I'm getting ahead of myself. Look, I gotta, what am I doing today? It's all because of my ear. I'm blaming my ear. It's because I can't hear on my right ear. It's just messing me up. Okay, let's bring in our track names. Generate our drum fills. There we go. Generate our drum loops. Nice. I just want to check something. Okay. We should have the dub smash kit from Chinese Darkness. There it is. There's our kit. Thank you, Chinese Darkness. Now that we have that, you know what? I need to switch one thing, though. Let's look at our loops. We have a loop from Niplar. How's it going, Niplar? Niplar, what do you think of the fact, if you're still here, that we're about to hit 1,000 followers? And I'm asking Niplar that because, let me just double check here, but I think my Swedish friend Niplar was my... Yeah, my Swedish friend Niplar was my second follower on Twitch. You followed on back in September. Second follower. OG, right? Okay, let's look at these loops. Niplar. Let's hear it raw from the generator. Nice. George is asking about 1,000. Yeah, I know. I've really, this is I've failed my streaming credentials. I know I was supposed to have some big thing planned when I hit 1,000 followers, and I honestly it's escaped my mind. There's so many other things I'm working on for the show that I forgot to do anything special. But you guys know that I'm constantly trying to innovate and do new things. And I got a ton of major projects that I've been working on for months that I hope to start unveiling in this coming year. Anyway, let's see. What are we going to do with this? Let's add a kick there. Let's drop these two snares just a little bit. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Drop these two snares and... Man, I'm sloppy tonight. I'm just hitting notes all over the place. that I don't mean to hit. And let's add a hat here. No, we don't need any hats. Do we? Let's drop that kick just a bit. Okay, that's good. Let's check out Niplar's beat. I'm going to put some delay on it, I think. I'm going to drop those just a bit. Yeah, I'm digging that. Thanks, Niplar. And then we have Coffee Traveler. Let's check it out raw from the generator. We're going to add a kick right there. Let's drop this snare a bunch. Let's drop these snares a lot too. And these snares we're going to drop a bunch. And these hats we're going to lower in volume. Let's add a snare on 4. Let's add a bigger snare right there and one kick here. And that is good. Here we go. Coffee Traveler's beat. And I want to drop this snare just a bit more. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Cool. Thanks, Niplar and Coffee Traveler. But I think when Niplar first watched me, Niplar was probably the only person watching. and before Niplar logged in, nobody was watching. And when Niplar left, nobody was watching. So if you're a streamer, if you're thinking about streaming, if you're a music streamer, whatever, a gamer streamer, creative, whatever it is, just know that it's, nobody watches you at first. For a while, nobody watches. Okay, we got Real Fat from Hat Machine. We have Dark Bass Drive. I know, as soon as I see the sound Dark Bass Drive, I think, I bet Oet's here. That's his favorite sound. We have Clean Times Are Mine from Manofplate. I think in my first 2 weeks, most of my shows had 0 viewers. Maybe one person would go in and lurk and not say anything. 80s Electric from Adorkable Pony. That's nice. I don't think I've ever heard that sound before. I don't think I ever heard Clean Times Are Mine either. That's quite the name. We got 12-string Duel from Dorf. Serpentine Bite from Nifty Guy. And Tedder Bears writes, I was the one lurker. Yeah, Tedder Bears has been watching me since the beginning, but only now is telling me. That's all you guys should tell me, is that you guys were lurking since the beginning. And I'll have no way of knowing. Because, well, you guys might not know this, but if you're logged into Twitch and you start watching a channel, they know you're watching the streaming, because that data comes from Twitch. And if you have an API or like what I have, but there's no way of knowing if someone is watching who they are if you're not logged in. So I had some lurkers. So all of you could claim to be one of those lurkers, and we'd have no way of proving or disproving your statement. So you guys could all maintain that you were there for my first show, and because there might have been a lurker that I didn't notice, because I was playing. Who knows, right? So all you guys are basically OG, basically, right? Okay, let's see. You guys need to choose the sounds. Let me bring up that screen. What? Why didn't I have that? Oh, yes, there it is. There we go. So we can start with one of the drum loops. We can start with Real Fat. Late Night Casual has been lurking since 10 minutes ago. I'm glad there's some honest people in chat. I thought everyone was going to say that they've been lurking since September. Dark Bass Drive. Clean times are mine. '80s electric. 12-string dual. Serpentine bite. Hey, Cool Blue Reason. There is absolutely nothing wrong with lurking. Anyone's welcome to lurk. Don't get me wrong. I'm definitely a lurker sometimes. I work my own show sometimes. Wrap your head around that. Okay. About to end voting in a moment. So what is this? This is going to be our fourth song of the night? Our third. How close are we to 500? Tedder Bears has lurked since October. That's pretty much OG. Because I only did a couple shows in September, if I remember. I did maybe 3. And I didn't really get started till October. But I will say, and I say this in all seriousness, how much of a difference those, if you go see a streamer with 0 viewers, how awesome it is to just go to their channel. Because it would have been, in a parallel universe, would have been very easy for me to have gotten discouraged and thought, no one's going to understand what I'm doing here, and I'm just giving up. But I was so lucky that in my first month doing it, I had Niplar show up and be enthusiastic. I had this guy, Jake Robertson, who was my first follower, who watched, part of his show. And then I got a raid. I think it was a random girl singing, or it was a little raid. And I was like, wow, maybe people will actually understand what I'm trying to do. And then for a month, I had nobody watching again. But those little things kept me, thinking, yeah, this is worth, people will figure it out. I just got to be patient. But yeah, if you want to make someone's day, is go chat on a channel that no one's watching. And that might be the difference between them stopping streaming forever or deciding to keep trying to do it. You can make a huge difference. Anyway, let's see what you guys chose. Yeah, and I need to give credit to a couple streams. They did a raid on November 30th, and after November 30th, my average viewership basically tripled. From then on, it's been, minimum twice as much, often 3 to 4 times as much as it was. All because of the couple streams raid. So that, I would not be here at this level with nearly 1,000 followers if it wasn't for a couple streams. They are the superstars of Twitch music right there. They're awesome. Okay, I'm ending voting. 80s Electric. You guys have chosen 80s Electric. Who's requested that? Adorable Pony. Thank you, Adorable Pony. It's a lovely sound. I was enjoying demoing it. Okay, I'm going to play some music. I've been talking a lot. As always, be thinking of title requests. Make some venue requests. It looks like I only have 3 venue requests so far. Only 1 tour name suggestion. Basically, I take 4 or 5 of the venue suggestions, and we vote them at the beginning of the show. So those of you who don't make it for the beginning, that's when it happens. If you're wondering, I don't make the final decision. You guys choose between. It's like titles. Okay, here we go. Tana, Etcetera. Here we go. That was a nice one. Oh, nice loops from Nipplar and Coffee Traveler. So I ended up, because you got this, I like to try to mention this at least once a show, how important that first decision you guys make is of which sound starts the track, right? Because you guys chose 80s electric, and because of that, it was a mellow sound. And so I did a mellow song. But if you guys had started with dark bass drive, this sound, or with serpentine bite, but because you guys chose 80s electric, when I did bring in dark bass drive and serpentine bite, I brought them in a more mellow way. And I don't know if you noticed this, Elite, but I ended up using dark bass drive. It was doubling serpentine bite. That melody at the end, I brought in dark bass drive, doubling it. I thought that was pretty cool. Anyway, so yeah, the decisions you guys make are critical. Okay, let's come up with titles. But I need to do that more. That was a long melody. I don't improvise long melodies like that often. I should. That was nice. I tend to get into the habit of using very short loops. But that one was that was long. That was 32 bars, that melody, I think. Is that right? Was it 32 bars? Yeah, I think it was 32, or 32 beats, rather. Not 32 bars. 8 bars. 32 bars. That would have been crazy. I'm not getting that wild and crazy. Okay, let's name it. Wow, 40 titles. That's what it says up there on I have a little ticker. Tells me how many requests there are pending. 40 titles. Oh no, I know I'm going to disappoint so many of you because there's so many to choose from. Okay, so wait to vote until I bring them up. Until I press, see, this has changed recently. Wait until ToBeOrNotToBot says vote is open. Wow, I don't even know if I can read all of these. Lots of stuff about lurking. About half of them are lurking. We got Sunbeam Submarine from Nifty Guy. Synthetic Happiness from GeorgeTekai. Let's see. A Requiem for a Daydream from SpookyFortress. And The Here, the Now, the Ever After from Casilton. Wow, it's hard to choose a fifth one. I feel like, I could choose so many more. Fifth one, Restless Nights in the City from Best Mommy. Okay, those are your options. ToBeOrNotToBot has notified you that voting is open. Hey, it's Brunswick Stew. See, I got your name right this time. Takes me a little while. I just played keyboards, right, on that one? I didn't do any other singing or horns or anything. No melodica. I haven't done melodica yet tonight. I haven't been doing much in the way of okay, I'll give you guys a moment more. I think voting is slowed down. Let's end it. Let's see what you guys chose. Synthetic Happiness from GeorgeTekai. Nice. George, is that your first one chosen? Either way, congrats. That song will be forever remembered as Synthetic Happiness. But thanks to everyone for your suggestions. You guys were truly inspired that time. 40 suggestions. Crazy. Let's see. We got a couple more follows. Luperty and Late Night Casual. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for supporting live music on Twitch. Let's see. I want to just check something. Looks like we are let's see, only a couple away. Let me just, how many songs have we done tonight? Okay, getting ready for our next one. Yeah, this is either our 498th or 499th. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm creating a new empty track for us to fill. 3 songs, so we've done 498. So this will be our 499th coming up. So Jiffy is in the house today. Jiffy is in the house. He missed the last 2 shows, but he's here today. Okay. Let's see, where are we at? Looks like you guys are in the mood for slow stuff. Most of our our BPM requests are very slow. Okay, we'll do this. This is almost the slowest I've ever played on Twitch. I've played slightly slower, but we're going to cool ourselves down before the 500 song. We're going to do something real mellow for 499. Whoops. Okay, so you guys ready for this? Key of B from Ariona Esquire. We have 50 beats a minute from Azazalin. This is super, super slow. You will not hear music this slow on the radio. At least not on pop radio. You might hear a classical piece that's that slow. There's very, very little music that is that slow, as you will notice, you will discover. I hope I got some pads, did I? Oh, I didn't get any pads. Oh no. It makes it a lot harder for slow ones. Oh no. What is Abyss of Despair? Oh, this could be dangerous. Abyss of Despair on a slow one? Oh man. We have drum loops from John Creates and SpookyFortress. We will look at our sounds in just a moment. Oh, I wish I had a pad. I wish I had a pad. Well, challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. I might turn one of these sounds into a pad. Okay, getting everything back to 0. You guys want to say hi to Jiffy? Here, I'll grab Jiffy. Let him say hi to you guys for a second. Here's the star child himself. How's it going? Little does he know he's being observed by people all over the world right now. You didn't realize that? Okay, we have the Boutique 808 kit from Bro. So now that we have our kit, we can initialize, import our track names. Whoops. There they go. Generate our drum fills. And while I'm thinking about it, I need to generate our drum loops. Okay. And right off the bat, Shipsnacks asks, what kind of dog is he? Well, he's adopted, so I'm trusting the shelter. And they believe he is a mix between a Chihuahua and a pug. A chug or a chihuahua, whatever you want to call him. So I think he's got the smarts of the Chihuahua and the good looks of the pug, or is it reversed? I can't remember. No, he's a total lap dog. He just loves to cuddle, but he also loves to walk. He did the hike today. He's 13, and he did pretty well. He made it. I think we walked about 45 minutes before he got tired, and then I carried him in my backpack. But he's an active old gentleman. Okay, we got John Creates beat. Right off the bat, I know I'm going to put some reverb on this and some delay just to fill it up. Because you see a lot of notes, but these are going to be super, super slow. Oh, nice. Shipsnacks volunteers at a shelter. That's great. Yeah, the way I got into it is I started fostering, and I wasn't planning on adopting, and I fostered 2 dogs before Jiffy, and I always had this idea I was going to get a big dog's dog, like a German Shepherd or even a Golden Retriever or something that was active, run around. And it was only because I was fostering that I even considered Jiffy, because I thought, well, I know I don't want a small dog, but it's just fostering, right? It's not like I'm making a lifetime commitment to him or anything. I brought him home, and within about, probably within about 5 hours, I realized I was not going to give him back. He was mine now. And it goes to show that in life, it's like improvisation, right? If you go in with expectations. So if I had just insisted on, I'm only interested in these certain kinds of dogs, I would have totally missed out on Jiffy, who has turned out to be perfect for me. So anyway, let us listen to John Creates beat raw from the generator. Very slow. It feels faster because the beat does not clearly differentiate where the one is, but I will quickly remedy that. We're going to drop that snare. Let's really crescendo these snares. Oh, sort of a little shape to those snares. So we'll drop this one a bunch. Drop that one a bunch. Let's drop this snare a bunch. And we're going to give some shape to our hi-hats. Add a kick there, and that will be good, I think. Let's see. I want a snare there too. Okay, this is John Creates beat. You feel how slow that is? And then we got SpookyFortress. Let's check it out. Okay. Yeah, I have a lot of delay on. I know I'm going to need it to fill it up. Let's add a kick. This snare we're going to drop a bit. Let's add a snare there. These two snares will drop a bit. That looks good. Okay, nice. Thanks, John Creates and SpookyFortress. Let's check out the sounds you guys give me for our... We got Acid Bass from Chinese Darkness. '70s Funk Clav. Classic Wurlitzer. I'm putting delay and reverb on everything. Bassoon solo. Does anybody in chat play the bassoon? Tubular Bells from Cool Blue Reason. And here it is. What is this going to be? The Abyss of Despair from Best Mommy. What is this? Oh man, it's gonna be an interesting one. This could give you nightmares. This track. All right, we got Drum Loops from John Creates, SpookyFortress. Those could be. We could start with one of those loops or Acid Bass. '70s Funk Clav. Classic Wurlitzer. Bassoon solo. Tubular Bells. Abyss of Despair. Yeah, if you guys choose Abyss of Despair, it's going to be very different than if you guys choose that lovely classic Wurlitzer sound as the first sound. Two very different tracks. But yeah, those bells and the Abyss of Despair, those go together pretty well. What's that bass sound again? Oh, yeah. You guys might regret this decision. It's so slow. It's going to be just... I feel like I should turn out the lights and I don't know. Have what's it, Vincent Price? Is that who it was? Who was the guy who did the at the end of Thriller, Michael Jackson Thriller? He's the guy the talking. I think it was Vincent Price. Someone in chat know? He's got that awesome creepy voice. He was an actor, movie star, but by that time was in his probably 70s or 80s. Okay, I'm ending the voting. Let's see what you guys have chosen. Abyss of Despair. There's no contest. 15 votes for Abyss of Despair. Closest thing was Bassoon Solo with 5. Okay, guys, you asked for it. You guys asked for it. This is it. Abyss of Despair. Oh, man. Yeah, Vincent Price. I think this one's going to be Smooky. Yes, I said Smooky. That is a word on this channel, Smooky. This could be one of the smookier tracks. Okay, so I probably don't need to tell you guys. I'm sure you're already thinking of your titles, but come up with titles. Do some more venue requests, some tour requests, and what else? I just noticed that. And if you've not made a request yet tonight, there's a good chance you will get in on the next track, which is the 500th song. Not this one, but the one after will be the 500th song I've done on Twitch since I started in 3.5 months. Okay, time to Etcetera. Here we go. Time for some smookiness. Slow enough for you guys? There were some cool moments of that, though. I was digging that. Drum loops from John Creates and SpookyFortress. Yeah, it was fun. The Abyss of Despair definitely made the track what it was. Pretty cool. And then we had the nice, it's really nice, that Wurlitzer on the second loop. I like that a lot. And the bassoon was a nice melody there. Thanks, guys. Glad I didn't lose too many with the slowness. It's nice to do the slow ones every once in a while, though. It's definitely nice change of pace. So let's name it. You guys give me some titles. Oh, once again, a ton of title suggestions. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see these titles. SpookyFortress from SpookyFortress. Smooky in Despair from Best Mommy. Crypt Keeper's Lullabye from HellBentVet. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Angle from the Sun from Chinese Darkness. And one more. One more. I'm just, oh man, good ones. Oh, and Rand Sizzle is here. Mystical Spirits from Rand Sizzle. Hey, Rand Sizzle. Those are your options. We got SpookyFortress, Smooky in Despair, Crypt Keeper's Lullabye, Angle from the Sun, and Mystical Spirits. And I did not do anything on that one, did I? Just keyboards. How many titles? There were like, I think there were 40. My ticker said there were 40. It's good to see you, Rand Sizzle. Okay, I'll give you guys a little more time. Wait a moment more. I don't think it, no, it doesn't cap at 40. Because I guess I said it last time. It would be a weird coincidence if twice in a row it would be 40. But in theory, it doesn't have a cap. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. Crypt Keeper's Lullabye. Narrowly edged out SpookyFortress. That came from HellBentVet. Thanks, HellBentVet. That improvisation will be forever remembered as the Crypt Keeper's Lullabye. Thanks to everyone for your suggestions. Okay, it's time. It is time. We are prepping. I'm preparing to bring in requests for, is this it? The 500th song I've done on Twitch? Wow. Played back to back, it would take something like 60 or 70 hours. So my I use ID numbers for well, in the database. And so technically this song we're about to do is from show 243, song 814. But those, I guess 314 of those songs were test songs. Most of them lasted less than 15 seconds. I probably did about, this is because before every show I do a test song just to make sure everything's working. And those do not count towards our 500 number. This is 500 you guys have seen on camera. Okay, bring it in. Let's see, what's it going to be? Whoops. Just a second. I'm having a technical difficulty. Just 1 second. There we go. Right screen now. Let's see if I can go backwards. Okay, that's what I meant to do. Okay, here we go. All right, cool for reason. Time to etcetera for the 500th time. I just want to double check. Just double check here. Make sure I'm not screwing up on this, that this is in fact the 500th. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is me, the 500th one. Okay, well, let's see. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Okay, let's see. What did you guys give me for our 500th track? Drum roll. We have Key of G from Dorf, 112 beats a minute from Ariona Esquire. We have drum loops from Late Night Casual and the Courier 21. We've got a full set of drum fills, full set of sounds. We will look at those imminently once I... Okay, loading up our sounds. Good night, bro. I think that I think I'm gonna end tonight on the 500th song. I think this will be the last. Feels appropriate. So, we have the Liverpool kit from Kiss the Goatee. Let's bring in our drum fills. Let's bring in our drum loops. Here we go. Late Night Casuals beat, raw from the generator. We're going to add a kick there. We're going to drop this kick a bunch. Let's drop these hats a little bit. And we'll have 2 snares, and that'll be good. Here it is. Yeah, I'm jamming on that. Nice. So we have the Courier 21's beat. Let's check it out raw from the generator. We're gonna have 4 kicks in a row here. So I'm gonna drop those so it's a little quieter there. And these hats we will drop. Oh yeah, we're gonna be slamming into it. Let's do our crescendo thing again. I like that. Oops, not that much. There we go. And snare there. That looks good. We'll leave our space. Okay, here it is. Courier 21. I want a snare there. I do want a snare there. Nice. Those are our beats. Let's check out the sounds you guys have requested. We have Acid Sawtooth from Casilton. Old School Bass from Sour Frog. A Wurlitzer Classic from Brucos. Rusty Bells from Nifty Guy. Aquaplane from Best Mommy. And lastly, Abraxas Intro from Chinese Darkness. Okay, you guys choose what sound starts the track. We can start with one of the drum loops or Acid Sawtooth. Old School Bass. Wurlitzer Classic. Rusty Bells. Aquaplane. Or Abraxas Intro. Wait a moment more for the votes. Still some votes coming in. Okay. I'm closing voting. Let's see. Let's see who you guys chose for the 500 song. Abraxas intro. I could have guessed. Abraxas intro. Okay. That's what we're starting with. 500 song. As always, be thinking about titles. I hope you'll stick till the end. This is a milestone. And we'll name it afterwards. We'll look back at our show. Maybe, what else we'll do? I'll do a shout out to all my requesters today. We'll do a raid. It'll be fun. So stick around. Number 500. Number 500. Time to etceterate. There it was. There it was. Our 500th song on Twitch. 500th song. Crazy. Crazy to think. 500 songs. And of those 500, I think only 3 of them have featured the kazoo. Glad you guys enjoyed that one. Wow, you guys, just before I started the 500th one, I was thinking, I didn't have anything special planned for you guys. I should have for the 500th. And I remembered, oh yes, the kazoo. Chat likes the kazoo. But then it was like, is this song going to be such, am I going to get the right set of sounds that I could do something that I can riff over? Because I like something real, solid, funky, grooving, something real. But you guys gave me the sounds. We had that sweet bass sound from Casilton, Acid Sawtooth. I was using Sour Frog's bass up high for a little groovy lick. We had our Wurlitzer Classic from Bruco's to give it a nice little rhythm in there. Rusty Bell started the second loop. We had the Aquaplane from Best Mommy. Was a nice pad, especially on the second loop. Abraxas intro. I started with it and I ended with it. I thought it worked out pretty cool. That came from Chinese Darkness. We had Key of G, just a great key for me, especially when I'm playing the kazoo, because I can nail that high G, and then I can even sometimes, if I'm going nuts, I might hit a B flat in there above it, a B flat and a B. This is a great key. 112 is just the right speed from Ariona. Yeah, our loops from Late Night Casual and Courier. We had the Liverpool kit, which was lovely from Kiss the Goatee. All the drum fills, sweetness. I thought that was that. I think I did justice to the 500 song. I think that was the 300th song, or was it the 200th? I can't remember. I tried to play at 300 beats. It was the 300th. I'd play at 300 beats a minute, and that one was a little scary. Okay, did you guys give me some titles? 71 titles. 71. Wow. You guys were on fire. So I'm going to bring up the screen. Remember, do not vote until Jiffy. You going to handle voting, Jiffy? No, until ToBeOrNotToBot tells you voting is open. Wow, I don't know if I can even get through 71 to look at. Let's see. There's just so many. We got Neon Spotlight 66 from Chinese Darkness. Insanity of the Hourglass from GeorgeTekai. Let's see. Oh, man. For whom the rusty bell tolls. Knucklehead Mambo from Kiss the Goatee. And one more. Oh, man. And lastly, from Manofplate, When Rob the Robot Spoke. Those are your options. Neon Spotlight 66. Insanity the Hourglass, For Whom the Rusty Bells Toll. Knucklehead Mambo, and When Rob the Robot Spoke. Voting has commenced. What did I do on this one? I did kazoo and voice. Oh, and did we go over 1,000? Did we go over 1,000 followers during that song? Because it looks like it. We have new follows from Realist MFG, Vulpsy, and Something's Wrong With Me. I hope not. I think everything is right with you. Something's wrong with me. And Tedder Bears. Nice. Oh, 1,000 followers, 500 songs, 10,000 views. So a bunch of milestones. Today, Music Chick. Today. Okay, I'll wait a moment more. Okay, I'm ending voting. Let's see what you guys chose. When Rob the Robot Spoke. When Rob the Robot Spoke. Nice. That came from Manofplate. The 500th song will be forever remembered as When Rob the Robot Spoke. Okay, let's look at our set. We did Electric Stars, Electric Force of Nature, Synthetic Happiness, Crypt Keeper's Lullabye, and When Rob the Robot Spoke. We featured requests from, let's see if I can do it one breath. Here we go. We featured Adorkable Pony, Arno Esquire, Zazzlin, Bybars, Best Mommy, Brucos, Brunswick Stew, Carlito, Chinese Darkness, Coffee Travel, Kubel Reason, Corbin, Domdorf, Fafel Maestro, 40 Keck, GeorgeTekai, Jermaximus, Hat Machine, HellBentVet, John Craig, Kiss the Goatee, Casilton, Late Night Casual, Manofplate, Nifty Guy, Nipoir, Sano, Ship Snack, Sour Frog, SpookyFortress, Courier, and Elite. I did it. Barely. I was basically inhaling on those last few. You know what trips me up? What really screws me up when I try to do that is I get to like Corbin and I'm just supposed to say Corbin and like Dom, I'm supposed to say just Dom. And I'm trying to remember how to say people's, I need to recreate this list so it has it exactly how I'm supposed to say everyone's username, because that split second I'm trying to remember, I'm using up valuable oxygen. But anyway, thank you all of you for those awesome requests. You guys make the show what it is. You guys make the songs what they are. The decisions you make really, I mean, and I'll say this every show, is that these improvs would be totally different if it weren't for the requests you guys make. You guys chose 50 beats a minute for Crypt Keeper's Lullabye. What if that had been 120 beats a minute? It would have been a totally different song. The sounds you choose, everything, your drum beats, everything inspires me to come up with this stuff. So you guys have been amazing. It's been awesome to be on Twitch and to get so much support from you guys. It was a real leap of faith for me to do this for a lot of reasons, but I did it. And you guys have kept me doing it. So thank you for that. Okay, I shouldn't get too sappy, right? We're only at 500 and 1,000 and 10,000. Shouldn't get too sappy yet. What I will tell you, though, is that I am here tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. My normal schedule, if you are unsure, is Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And before you guys go, we're going to raid somebody. Let's see. Did I lose my screen? But I hope you guys will all be here. You can still make some venue requests before we sign off. And tomorrow, first thing, we'll vote on the venue of the day. Today's venue, inside, what was it? It's right in front of me. Inside an empty Jug of Hooch was today's venue. So let's see, who are we going to do? Let's do this. Is this? No, that person is hosting. Oh, they missed out on a raid. Oh, well. Let's see, is there anyone else? I'm just looking quick. Okay, I am psyched about this. I've never heard this streamer, but I have never seen this instrument on Twitch before. I have played this instrument once in my life. It's awesome. It's just sweet to see someone doing this. Who knows? This might be this person's first stream. You guys are going to give them a ton of love. I'm going to paste our raid things in chat, or ToBeOrNotToBot is going to paste it in. Come on, ToBeOrNotToBot. There you go. So copy that. And I'm going to paste the link in after I sign off. So once the link appears, click on the link and go to the channel. I'm going to host as well, but make sure you click on their link. So when you type in their chat, they see it. Otherwise, it'll be in our chat room. Just give this guy a ton of love. It is really cool that he's doing this. I don't see this instrument very often, so I'm real psyched. And yeah, but thank you guys. Thanks for being with me on a historic night for the Etcetera team. We hit 500 songs, 1,000 followers. I think we might have already we're hit around 10,000 views. You guys have been a key part of that. Hope you guys have an awesome evening, afternoon, morning. I hope you enjoy whatever it is comes next. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope to see y'all again very soon. Stay cool, stay smooky, keep it Jameson, and and always etceterate hard. Etceterate as hard as you can. Here we go. I'm out of here. Bye.